What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Goros TV. It's your boy Red again with another video, guys. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like and the subscribe button for more content. Guys, the UEFA Europa League Finals is tomorrow. Like we thought it was going to be a long time, it's finally here. I think this is a do or die, or you win or you snooze or you lose type situation, because this game is what is going to determine Manchester United season as a whole, because this season has been very, very terrible. It has been a horrific season for Manchester United fans to go to games, to watch games. Sometimes I have to wake up at like 4 a.m. to watch games. It's really, really depressing and frustrating to see how the team has performed this entire season. And you can get to see situations why the team has badly performed. You know, we have had injuries. We have the manager who hasn't had players that play his system throughout the season. He came in mid-season in a very, very poor Manchester United side to take over the mess that was led by Erik ten Hag. The board brought him in. He wanted to stay and come in the summer. That way he could have a full pre-season, new transfers. But, you know, it was like now you either come now or you don't come. So tomorrow is the final, UEFA Europa League final. And it's going to be a Premier League final, which means a lot of eyes are going to be on this game. Chelsea fans are going to watch this game. Man United fans are going to watch this game. Tottenham Hotspur fans are going to watch this game. Man City fans, Arsenal fans. This is a big final. It's a very, very big, big final for the English club. And it's just insane because both teams are at the bottom of the table, you know, and they are having the opportunity to win a silverware that would depict a transformation in their season. Either team that wins this tournament tomorrow or this trophy tomorrow will be in the Champions League. That's insane to think like you at the bottom of your table could win a trophy, and because this upsets a lot of teams in the Premier League. Premier League has performed really good this season in Europe, so they have that fifth place for who came in number 5 to be in the Champions League. But now with Crystal Palace winning the FA Cup and Newcastle winning the Carabao Cup, if Man United or Spurs win, it's going to upset a lot of teams. So now teams can't even do transfer windows because they don't know their future, depending on what the result will be on the game tomorrow and pretty much at the end of the season, last games in the weekend. But again, this again is a do or die game. Man United fans, like these players, we have to back them. We have seen how we have had this unbeaten run in Europe. Pretty much we have played teams that are not in the Premier League, and we know how Man United performs when it comes to Premier Leagues. Premier League teams have that same pace, they have that intensity, they have that resilience, you know, unlike European teams where they cannot keep up with the pace of the Premier League. So Man United has had a very, very good run. They're the only team that have been unbeaten in Europe or in the Europa League this season, which is a very, very good record. And I think it will be just proper, or it will just be a continuation if they could just win it to be unbeaten and won the trophy. Because this does not even mean they win the trophy. They win the trophy and they get into Champions League. So Champions League qualification is the most important, because if they lose, they can't really attract players to come to the club. For example, like Gyökeres. You know, Victor Gyökeres for Sporting Lisbon. The talk is that he might want to come to Man United should they have Champions League football. And that's not just because they have Champions League football, but that's because the Champions League participation gives money to Man United to even do those transfers with people like Gyökeres or Delap or whoever they are trying to sign this summer. So tomorrow these lads have to turn up. I would like to see Onana have a world-class save. I would like to see Casemiro have that full form that he has had this entire Europa season, because he has been insane. He has been incredible in the Europa League season. Bruno, it's time for you to turn up. You know, Garnacho, don't be selfish. Pass the ball. You are good. You can make crosses. You can assist. You can score goals. We don't want guys taking shots from 30 yards, 20 yards, 25 yards, because out of 10 times, maybe one of those could go in. We don't want that. We want simple passes. We don't want situations where, you know, Tottenham is on our side, it's on our neck, it's like it's pressuring us. Like, we need to calm ourselves down in this game tomorrow. We need the back line and the defense to be good, because it's also boost. Because even today, I found out that you could see that Xerxes is back in training with the first team. Dalot is back with the first team. Who else was in the first team? Not Delete. Euro was training with the first team. So everybody looks fit for now. Bedford Delete. I think it's Bedford Delete. You know, I think Heaven was in the game last week. This last game we played against against Chelsea. So tomorrow, Spurs have some of the injured players that came back, and some of them have traveled. But it definitely doesn't mean they are going to play. You can be fit but don't play because you don't have much fitness. Things like that. But Zexi looks sharp, you know. So we have the squad for this game. I think Amorim should not take chances because at this point you can risk it. You know, we want the best 11 to play. We don't want Bruno in that midfield that can have like Spurs midfield overrun Man United midfield. You know, so we need people like Ogate in the middle. So I have my lineup that I'm going to put up for you to see who I've taken for my starting lineup. Because for me, I think in goal it will be Andre Onana. You know, as you can see right here, it is going to be Andre Onana. And then the back line, I'm leaning towards Mazraoui as a right centre back, Maguire as a centre back, and then Lenioro at the left side centre back. I don't know if Luke Shaw is really reliable to play this game. You know, he came back. He has not had no good games since he has been playing. And then if we go to the midfield for that pivot, I would like to see Casemiro, because he has the opportunity to go forward, and while Manuel Ugarte stays back to do the dirty work. That's what he does. You know, we need him to be there. We need Casemiro and Ugarte to be in that middle. So for the wing backs, I would think Dalot, but I don't know if Dalot is really fit or much fit to play this game since he's just coming back of injury. So I'm leaning towards putting Ahmad on that side, and then and then on the left side I put Dogo, and then the two number 10s, I would think Bruno and Mount. Garnacho wasn't that good the last couple games, so I think Mount stepped up a little bit more. So I think Mount will play. And then we still don't have no number 9, so I think Rasmus Højlund will be the 9. He's physical. I know his hold up play has not been really that good, and he hasn't scored a lot of goals this season. So people call him bad and flop, and he's a rubbish striker. He doesn't get service, guys. Let's get this straight. But at the end of the day, he is physical. Because I know people like fans are thinking about using Bruno or Mount as a false 9. But if you use Bruno and Mount as false 9, you know, people like Romero, they won't have no stress in guarding Mount or Bruno. I know that they play the high line, so they want to keep that high line. You know, it will be easy. So I think putting Højlund as a number 9 keeps them on their toes. He's physical. You know those true balls. Højlund is fast. He's fast. So I'm hoping that he has one of his best games tomorrow. I'm hoping Bruno has one of those games where he's just everything he touches is just magic. I want Gedogo to provide those crosses to the striker. We need service tomorrow. We need every opportunity that we can score to make it happen. We don't want those games where we have, situations how you make good counter attacks, and then you get to the front post and then you miss it. You get the wrong pass, or you get a back pass, or a slow pass. We want everything to be not like perfect, but we need everything to be on point tomorrow. We want to see Ahmad intercepting those balls, winning those games because he's good at that. We want to see everybody turn up. We want to see a situation where after the game match ratings, players are getting at least an average which is 6. So I would not slack any players right now. We need them for this game. This is the game. This is the moment we have all been waiting for. Man United, this is the time. Everybody's behind you. I don't want us to think like we're favorites, because Man United fans, when they think they're favorites, we have seen it with people like Southampton or Leicester City or those mid-table teams. Man United, without you think games they're going to win, they go there and snooze and they get beaten. But in the Premier League, if you waste time with these teams, they don't have the time to waste. They could play, and once they score, they could go defensive, and that's it. And we know Man United doesn't have what it takes to break down a low block. They don't have that. So with Ahmad and Mount and Bruno and Dogo, with the whole up front with Casemiro, he has assisted a lot. He has scored a lot of goals. His vision is really immaculate. He has that experience, one touch pass, easy. He can't be caught on play. So Ugarte, we don't want that keeping of the ball, making too many touches. We don't want those losing of 5-meter passes. We want to hold the ball, keep hold of the ball, play the game Amorim has taught you guys to play. Euro was fantastic last game. So we need everybody to be on at least a 6.5 and up of performance. Guys, this game tomorrow is going to be crazy. I don't know if I'll be able to do a live stream for this game, but I'm going to do my reaction after the game. Again, this is a do or die final. Man United needs to win this game. If we need our some like this will actually salvage something for the season. We have seen it. We did it last year. We did it last season. Sorry, with the FA Cup against Manchester City. We did it with the Carabao Cup. I know we came third that season. But Man United has been in finals 3 straight times in a row, 3 seasons in a row. We don't lose finals. Spurs are allergic. Spurs seeing a trophy, it could make them sneeze. That's how bad they are when it comes to trophies. They don't win things. They haven't won things. Man United is a trophy club. They win things. We have won trophies. We have almost we have had so many Champions League Premier Leagues. We have had FA Cups. We have had Carabao Cups. We have had Europa League Cups. This is our time. We have had this season unbeaten. Let's keep that streak. Let's keep that moment. Let's keep that momentum to just finish that final, get that trophy, come down, start planning for the summer, get a good summer transfer, get a good preseason, and we go back when the start of the Premier League comes in 2026 or 2025 still, 2025, 2026 season. But guys, again, please help your boy, hit the subscribe button, share this video, turn off that notification bell so you keep update with new videos that we post, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.